Welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm Dear Darling, and shall we see what's going on our lovely island of Fawnhollow today? Excuse me, starting off with a bang. Yeah, we're not going to be doing a Happy and Paradise customization today because we did one yesterday. And that's it, but just generally how it goes, two a week at some point, and just because, not yesterday, sorry, the day before yesterday, just because those two were pre-recorded, that means a weekend is, nice to not have to, not have to, it's not like doing them is bad or anything, we just take a long time, and I have no backlog almost, when it comes to videos, so yeah. Hello everyone, right now at Fawnhallow, it's 3:47pm on Sunday, November 27th, 2022. It's getting busy, and this is a busy time of year recreationally or whatever have you, so it's getting difficult, of course, to go about recording things, as a Black Friday sales. I still need to, buy some things, which I'm certainly going to do. Cyber Monday, when it rolls around, I've got to buy some things as well. Luckily, it's not, we don't do really much in way of gift giving, I suppose, in our family or that sort of thing, but still, we just kind of like drink and have a good time, I suppose, is really all we're looking for in these moments, which is, all we really know. Sorry, need. But, it's obviously because, Christmas is not as big a thing in China. So, yeah, what we can talk about today? Hello, Biscuit. The first time I was going to talk... Oh, you know what? I can talk about today... oh, sure, Biscuit, we'll come visit your house. Why not? I forget we're not doing Happy in Paradise, so we can actually do this. Yeah, I have no backlog. No, I think I have one, a Mori episode as a backlog, so I need to record something. I guess Little Nightmares today. Little Nightmares is actually almost over, so we're going to have to go into the next game soon. I'm not sure which one that's going to be. I think it's actually going to be a puzzle game, if I recall. What I have lined up, there was a couple of options. Cavalier shirt will take us on you, because I don't think this fits you nearly as well as the other one. I don't know if we can actually buy both of these. Let's see. This one actually I think kind of fits you. Okay, well, there you go, Biscuit. How about that? Oh, okay, we had to play a game with you. I forgot. Yeah, the game after Little Nightmares 2, instead of being an atmospheric one, is probably going to be a puzzle one. And I guess that's become the puzzle/atmospheric slot now, because there's another atmospheric game which will be coming after the puzzle game, probably. No, what I'll be talking about is I'm going to be talking about glasses frames. Actually, one thing I did want to check actually is if I actually talked about train delays before in a previous episode, because I might have. I've done delays, but not train delays. That was actually quite recently a delays one, but whatever. Yeah, I'm going to talk about glasses frames because this morning, I had wow, a 1. Are you kidding me? Well, I mean, statistically, that's just how things happen. There's a 1 in 9 chance. No. Wait, 1 in 8 chance. Yeah, 1 in 8 chance. Actually, I'm not sure if duplicates allowed. Now I think about it, because I don't know what happened. I assume he can't draw another 2. 1 in 8 chance of that happening, and we were just in that 1 in 8 timeline. And 1 in 8 is not even that bad odds, considering that's 12% of the time. So it's not too infrequent. But yeah, what I was going to say was the fact glass frames, because I've had my glasses frames, I don't know how long I've had these necessarily, but I think about, it must be 5-6 years or something. It's been quite a long time. I think I got them near the start of university, which is crazy to think about, but it's been about 6 years now since I started university. It was wild to say, and I've had these on for ages, and they're very much in that sort of fashion that I had at the time, where they're sort of much more narrow, sleek glasses, and much more recent years. I've been saying it for the past 2 years, being I need to get new glasses at some point, because fashion trends change, and my own styling has to have changed, that sort of thing, and I wanted to get some bigger ones. To be bigger on my face, and yeah, to get something which more suits the shape of my face, I think a little bit better. There's something, just something more in keeping with fashion other times, and also doubly so, and not my eyesight hasn't really changed all that much. If anything, I think it's gone actually surprisingly slightly better since it has before. But the main thing is I have quite bad eyesight. Not atrociously bad. I can still see, of course, without my glasses, but it's not I can't read things. Is probably what I describe. It's just kind of blurry. I can read something if it's about 15 centimeters away from my face, I'd say. But I can't read anything much closer. Yeah, that seems about right. 15 centimeters, which I think is about half a foot or something. Yeah, but so I have these extra thin glasses, and I have these ones which have an anti-scratch sort of layer on top of them, because, you know, like anti-glare, anti-scratch or whatever, because I wear glasses basically all the time. Those things actually do end up mattering. Anti-scratch definitely one of the most important things, because I wear them all the time, and even though I am quite careful with the way I handle my glasses, you know, it's inevitable that they could get scratched. But basically, since I've had these for so long, the entire sort of protective layer on this right side is basically half scratched off, is what I'd say. It's like it's a bit sort of like dotty, sort of like how would I describe it? I'm not sure. We're not going to put that away. We need to actually go into our house and stash that into our music player. But excuse me, it's got like imagine you sort of like eroded away like the cover of something. It's not like completely eroded away, but like it's like worn down in bits and pieces like that, which actually, you know, has not affected my sight, but it affects what I see, because of the fact that it looks ever so slightly blurry from my right lens. My left lens somehow is completely fine. So, you know, and then recently, like the place I go to for my opticians is having a deal being like you get money off if you get 2 frames, and I was like, I also want 2 frames because that'd be nice to have a basic one and one a bit more in a different style, so, you know, you can mix and match according to my outfit. Of course, my bad eyesight is like that's pretty like expensive in the first place, so it's not like I want to do that all the time. So, you know, bundled with a deal where it's just like let me think of it, about a bit over 10% off. Yeah, that's not bad, you know. Might as well do it, because I was going to do it anyway, you know. You might be like, that's how sales get you. Sales only get you if you weren't going to do it anyway. I was going to get new glasses at some point anyway, so you might as well do it during the sale. But if it's the sort of thing where I wasn't going to get new glasses frames, or I wasn't going to get 2 in the first place, then, I mean, I guess plausibly there's a timeline where I wouldn't have got 2 glasses frames. That'd be the case, but this is a timeline where I would want to have gotten 2 anyway, and did get 2. So that's where I went. I went to store with the opticians, got 2 glasses, one of them being a much more basic sort of the black figure frames that you see a lot of young women wearing them nowadays, because they're kind of the go-to, and the other one was sort of like a tortoiseshell with a little bit of green in them. I don't have them on right now because they're being prepared. You know, it takes about 10 days for them to be completely ready before I can go back and collect them, and I'll start wearing them at some point, because these ones, they're alright, but yeah, they are very old. They're Ray-Ban, actually, these ones, apparently, you know, the sunglasses brand, and they are quite nice. They're a bit of a tortoiseshell, they've got a bit of a blue inside, which, I don't know, I guess I just saw them and I was like, I like them. And I also remember when I bought them, I got them from the same opticians. I got the ones I got today, and they were like, these are the last pair, so if they break, then hopefully they won't break, I suppose, but, you know, that's kind of it. Yeah, but I've had pretty bad eyesight most of my life, all of my life. So I've been in and out on opticians, that's something you sort of see how it goes. And a lot of my glasses frames before, when I was much younger, were ones actually amusingly from China. They weren't ones I got from the opticians. They were like these very like cheap plastic ones I got from like random markets in China. I say cheap and plastic is because they were cheap. They were probably like less than like £5 each or something. And they were made of plastic, and I remember like going around with my family picking out a few. I remember like at that time I really liked green, so I got these like green glasses. I don't know if I have any pictures of them. They were actually really cool. I actually got a lot of compliments of them, because they were like a young child sort of glasses, where they were like you know, if an adult was wearing them, you'd be like, it's a bit strange, but you know, because like I was like 10-year-olds and wearing them, they'd be like, wow, so cool. Because they were like mainly black, but they had like these green plastic bits that sort of like made the frames a little bit more visually interesting, I suppose, in bits and parts and pieces. But yeah, they're very, very cheap frames that we bought from China, from just some random market. I'm not even sure where they just like had mass produced them or something. They're very flimsy. And I remember we took them to different opticians at the time. But the opticians were just like, we can try and put our front lenses in them, but they might break, and you're not going to be covered or insured, and we're not going to, you know, if they break, they break, and we're like, fine for like £5. Credit to the opticians, they were very skillful and somehow not managing to break the frames in the first place. So they actually survived, and I forgot what I was going to say. They've actually survived, and I did manage to wear them. So I had that one. I had the black ones with like green plastic in, and then I had the second one, which were I think also black and green, similar style to the ones I'm wearing right now, but you know, black and green. And then I'm wearing these ones. Actually, no, hold on. My earliest glasses were very like thin wire frame ones, that we got from the original opticians. And then I got the black and green plastic ones from China. Then I got the other black and green plastic ones from China with less plastic, I suppose. And then got these blue ones. So I've only really had like 4 or 5 pairs of glasses throughout my life, which is weird to think about. I think I had more like thin frame ones, but I really don't remember them. They've been so long ago. Like I started wearing glasses back in year 2, so I was I didn't wear them all the time back then. I wore them like basically when we were studying or that sort of thing. Let me think. How old was I in year 2? Like 6 or something? So I've worn glasses for basically, yeah, since I was 6. Nowadays I also wear contacts, but you know, that do be just how it is. Maybe I can look through my old photos and see if I can find old pictures of me, pictures of you, just to see how long I've had these blue... Question mark? I don't know. Let's see. So this is the oldest picture I have. These are the green... I think these are the cool green ones. The ones where you see like a child wearing them. You're like, yeah, they're kind of cool because they got like this weird sort of like wavy green pattern underneath on the actual frames part. But they're very narrow. They're very rectangular. Very much early 2000s sort of thing. God, I look so... It's so weird looking back at these photos, but... Oh, these different ones. Oh, and then I got some new ones, which are like... I got some new glasses at some point. These are thinner, much more like oval sort of ones, but also still quite narrow, I'm not gonna lie. Or maybe not, hold on. I seem to be wearing different frames in these ones. Or maybe not. Am I losing my mind? These look like different... Oh, maybe... I think these photos might be from before these photos. But just in the wrong order on my album. Which might make sense, I don't know, I might have uploaded them at some point. I took a selfie here at some point, I don't remember doing that. Gosh, it's so weird looking at my younger me. If I wore a younger man's clothes. You know that song? I don't even know that song, I just know of its existence. It's good, I have a lot of birthday photos of me, so I can see like when I started like wearing different glasses and that sort of thing. I feel like I had like black and white glasses at some point. Or am I making that up? I'm still wearing the black and green ones. Wow, I wore these for a long time. Actually, are these different? These might be different because they have a bit more of a cat's eye shape to them. No, they look the same. Now I look at them. I was actually considering getting some like cat's eye like glasses frames because I hear that sort of suits my face shape reasonably well because I have like quite narrow part of the forehead, but like more of a wider cheekbone and chinish area. I'm not sure if that's actually true or not, by the way. And like head shapes, I don't really understand. Like it's sort of like you're meant to look at your head shape and like draw that outline of your head shape, and that's like your head shape. But it's like, I don't know, it feels a bit vague, doesn't it? Like sort of depends. It's not like it actually depends, but like the head shapes I end up drawing is like, I don't know, it doesn't feel like it quite fits. And when I look at the examples, I'm like, a lot of these examples are kind of similar. At least I can very much say have a longer face than like a wider face, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just much more someone who needs a scientific metric, I suppose, to really sink in for me properly. Also, is this iron frame? Is this a recipe we got from today? From this island? I don't want to leave before I like grab a recipe, but I also don't see a recipe. Which makes me think I must have already grabbed it and then just didn't realise it. Or I already learnt it and I didn't realise it. I just don't see it. So anyway, let's see. So when did I get these blue frames? I'm still wearing green ones here. What's this? This is in sixth form. That seems right. So weird looking back on my old photos. I just like don't even look like myself. I mean, I do obviously, but I mean, and at this point, like later sixth form is when I start looking like more what I look like now. I would say. Oh, these new ones. No, it's still green. Still green there. When did I get these blue ones? Maybe it was first year of uni ed. I don't think it was. Is that it? That might be it. It's really hard to tell. It's a bit too zoomed out right now. Yeah, that looks like new glasses. That looks like new. Okay, so when was it? So this is when university started. So it was at some point very early on during my university term. Because this is from university and I'm wearing my old glasses. Oh, there you go. There's my new ones. So 2016 around November, around the same time. So about literally 6 years since I've changed my glasses. So, you know, obviously it's been long overdue. All my friends have gone through many different variations of glasses, and here I am still wearing these ones when I'm wearing them. Do they suit me? Well, I think they're okay. But I think it's time for a change. It's time for a new frame. It's time to make a change. Because I've been wearing these until a while, but I think they're fine. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not like, wow, these are bad or anything. I don't mind the narrow style. I just want to try a different style. For a while. This will be the start of a new era. It's I suppose it kind of is having like new glasses frames at different like eras of my life. Not really though. I'm gonna lie, but no, I'm not gonna lie because I think if you're gonna say when did the new era of Dear Darling start, but the current era I'm on probably started about 3 years ago. I don't know. I'd say is one of the newest iteration. I don't know why it's like I'm a robot. Like I've got models of myself or something, but that's when I'd put like a cut-off point of a different era of Dear Darling for me. Oh, for me personally, not for you, obviously. Like, I mean, I guess that's kind of when Wait, when the darling YouTube channel started? 3 years ago, January? When I first uploaded a Bug Fables episode? And didn't really take off, you know, because I just wanted to do some YouTube videos. And it was a lot, or like I didn't really have much of a schedule, didn't have much of anything going. It wasn't until Animal Crossing New Horizons came out that I started restarting doing everything. And here we are, many years later. And I must say, you know, and things are starting to pick up, you know, like subscriber rate. Like I feel like I'm getting subscribers. Like I'm much more commonly getting like notifications for subscribers. I don't know what I'm on right now. I'm gonna be honest. I assume it goes up and down because I've seen people start subscribing and be like, oh yeah, I want to see more of this person's videos, and then we're like, whoa, this person uploads way too often. I don't know, 455. I don't know what I was on before, to be honest. But at some point we passed 350, which is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I forgot I was meant to reply to comments today. That's okay, I'll do it later today. I need to record videos anyway. I need to record some Little Nightmares. I don't know if I have time to record Cuphead. I probably will actually nowadays, because now I've got to remember now, recording 2 episodes instead of it being an hour deal is now a 40-minute deal. That's fantastic. That's one more episode I can fit in with every 2 episodes I used to record. So recording 4 episodes will now be 1 hour 20, as opposed to 2 hours. That's fantastic. It's just fantastic. What else can I say? What else can I say? But anyway, yeah, it's going to be a little bit busy again this week, unfortunately. Not unfortunately. I mean, Black Friday. Need to buy some stuff. I don't know when I'm going to buy that, but I'm going to have to buy that at some point. There's not actually too much stuff I need. Again, I don't know if you do this, but I always make like a little to-do list of things I need to buy, things I want to buy. You might be like, buy Christmas presents. Again, as I say, we don't really buy Christmas presents all that often. We just... You know, it's just not really a thing we do much in the family, so we don't. Let me see. Okay, so yes, I have a friend's birthday coming up very soon, which we need to buy stuff for. But that's in the works right now. You know, if your birthday's coming up soon, then I'm not going to spoil for you what's going on, but that guy doesn't watch these videos anyway, so don't you worry. A new laptop. I was considering getting a new laptop, but obviously that's something that's got to wait till Cyber Monday just to see if the deal's any good. I need to get a new SSD. I think is a good idea as well, so I can have nice more storage space. Excuse me. Still on the tail end of a cough. More storage space for these videos because I had to delete a lot of things. I can't keep a lot of videos on my like hard drive at the same time. And I had to constantly basically be uninstalling large games and that sort of thing. So being able to have a separate drive for like these big video files, I think will be quite useful. Because I used to have a big old HDD for like my big files and that sort of thing. And then I'd have my main file, my main drive for operating system, the second one for applications, like games and that sort of thing, and the third one for video. So that's what I'll be in, like storage and photos and that sort of thing. But then that drive is dead. Like it's actually dead now, which is a shame. But yeah, you might be like, how do you know it's dead? Well, I mean, at some point it started making like really like whirring noises, and I was like, ooh, you know, it still worked, but I was like, should probably like stop that. So I like backed up all the important things off of it, and then just like stopped using, unplugged it. And then recently I tried to plug it back in again because I was like, need to find out if I can access some old photos which are still on it to for a present event. I couldn't, so I was like, okay, that's like well and truly dead. Let's not risk it. Because if I try and use it more often, it might break it even more. But at least at this point right now, I think it's probably like if I wanted the data on it, it could be recoverable. And I'd have to pay like £300 or something. But I'm not in much of a rush. It's not really that much that's important on there, which I don't already have backed up. But yeah, like it would just be nice to not have to constantly uninstall things and reinstall things, just to make sure that I have like a constantly like revolving door of storage space on my things on my computer. That's what I think. And then I can have like you know, I guess it'd be the OS and all my like art stuff. And the second one would be all my games and applications, and the third one would be all my videos, because the videos are huge. I guess it could be videos and art stuff. I don't even know if I need a whole drive just for videos and that sort of thing. Maybe I could start editing things. That's not going to happen, by the way. But maybe it would. Just a bit much effort. Anyway, what was I talking about today? I don't even know what I was talking about. Glasses frames, I guess. I kind of got a little bit derailed from glasses frames, I'm not going to lie, but yeah, I don't know. It's fun trying on like glasses frames, trying to find like a good one to buy, being like, ooh, does this suit me? Do I like this? Is this what I want? Lucky for you, is what I want. So So yeah, and it was a fun time. I'll let you know how it goes, I suppose, later on, when I actually get them, but that won't be for a while. For now, I'm going to go record some Little Nightmares, I think, is what I need to record next. I don't even remember where I am in Little Nightmares, so who knows. But anyway, if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Animal Crossing New Horizons. I've been Darling. Any likes, comments, subscription, shares are greatly appreciated. Discord, Twitter, down below. Hope to see each other again, but for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye-bye for now.